who's normally at the desk here with us. Well, she joining us today on this special day from Citi Field, that of course the home of the New York baseball Mets, and she is there because they're serving as a COVID-19 mass vaccination site. We're going to check in with her in just.
So let's bring in Dr. Jen Ashton there at Citi Field right now. What's it like, Jen?
You know, you guys, watching all that footage, I really became so emotional. It is hard to remember what we've been through and where we are today. And we heard that we've never started a vaccination campaign of this scale before, and where we had to look for experience, big professional sports arenas. And as you said, for people who are not New Yorkers, this is the home of the New York Mets, Citi Field. This vaccination center back here used to be closer to the field. Now it's moved in anticipation of the baseball season. So about 1,000 people a day coming here by appointment to get vaccines, and it is running 24 hours a day, you guys.
Dr. Ashton, you have been our friend, our guide, our voice for the past year. I know it's hard to kind of put a finger on something that really stands out most, but this pandemic has revealed some of the weaknesses we've had in our medical system. It's revealed really some strengths we have as well. But a year later, what does stand out to you right now?
You know, you guys, a scientific mind is an open mind, and it's a humble mind. So in looking back, yeah, there have been some mistakes. Certainly our IT, our technologic capacity, something we have to improve upon. Our awareness of global health, definitely something we have to pay closer attention to moving forward. But on the bright side, we saw unprecedented medical and scientific advances, the pace of which has never been seen before. And again, you guys, we see it every single day. Unbelievable resilience of human spirit. And to me, that's what I'm going to remember the most.
Oh, same. And Dr. Jen, I'll remember you right there holding our hand every step of the way, guiding us with science and honesty, and we will always appreciate that. I know so many people who tuned in each and every day will remember that as well. All right, we're going to turn now to ABC's Elizabeth Schulze in Washington. Welcome back to What You Need to Know, GMA3, on this special edition, the one-year anniversary of the pandemic. Dr. Jen Ashton there at Citi Field. And Dr. Jen, in fact, Andrew was actually reading this to me today, my husband, a study out saying that women experience more side effects from COVID-19 than men. TJ had something to add, though.
Well, I suggested this idea of man flu, right? All right. Sometimes, even though women might experience more side effects, we might be the ones complaining about it more, even though we have lesser side effects. So you take it from there, Dr. Ashton.
TJ, I'm happy you said that, and I didn't have to. But in fact, there's an unofficial term for what you just described in medicine. We call it the SMC, the severe man cold, which is equivalent to basically pneumonia of a woman. But all kidding aside, you guys, all kidding aside, the CDC has put out some data based on, it was collected up until about a month ago, that showed that women were experiencing more of these transient mild side effects after the vaccine than men were, which is interesting because, again, it shows some kind of gender component here. We've heard from the beginning that women were less likely to die of COVID-19, but now, ironically, they're showing more side effects. Not clear whether this is due to hormones, whether this is a genetic effect, or just that women are known to have a more robust immune system. But it is an interesting observation, and women should be prepared for those side effects, especially after their second dose. But TJ, there is no new data on the severe man cold, so that is still under research. Severe
man cold. Okay, Dr. Ashton, we always learn something from you. What was it?
SMC, severe man cold.
All right, Dr. Ashton, we'll check in with you in just a second. Stay with us, folks. You back in your final thoughts there from Citi Field on this one-year anniversary. What do you got?
You know, this whole time, you guys, I've really been looking at the country like it's an individual patient. And when you take care of a sick patient, yes, the history is important. You need to know how that patient got to be a patient. But you have to stay focused in the present. We can't live our life in reverse. So you stay in the present. You do your best to deal with what that patient needs today, right now. and then you keep an eye on the future so that the patient doesn't wind up there again. And I think there's so much there that we have to where we are. Quite a year, you guys, quite a year.
We are honored to have us by each other's side, I know, through it all. So thank you. Thank you. What you need to know on this 1-year anniversary